So please keep in mind that these are general collective messages. They will not resonate with everyone coming across these messages, but please keep in mind they will resonate with someone somewhere. So take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Use your discernment as always. All right. Please keep in mind that energy and time are fluid and all my readings. I'm reading the energies here. You'll need to place yourself where you go. Okay. Flip or switch the role or whatever's going on. Okay. All right. I'm going to get through my intro and then I'll get into the reading. I place my personal readings on hold for the time being. I'll let you know when I reopen those. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, share. Of course, it's greatly appreciated and support of my channel. I did turn off the comments for this live reading because I'm not pulling cards for personal. And I'm not interacting with the chat at this time. So let's just go ahead and get into the reading. If I miss something, I'll come back and tell you here. Let's see. I do want to say in the description box, there is a list of potential decks that I may or may not use. So you can check those out if you'd like. There's also a link to donate to my channel if you'd like. All right, let's go here. We got Aquarius energy, the 11th house, something to do with associations, circles of friends, and freedom. So this is freedom. And this is about humanity here with Aquarius. Aquarius deals with humanitarian things. Attracting, wow. Attraction, pleasure, and good times with these associations. And so you're attracting like-minded individuals who are also free. And let's just see here, because I'm not quite sure what's going on. So let's see. Uranus. So definitely in looking at this freedom, or there's some kind of newfound freedom, or it has to do with freedom. What's happening here for the collective? Oh, wow. First house, who you are, doing something on your own. Freedom, the way you project yourself. Drawing attention here. There's an immediacy with this first house. You've got insight to understand whatever's taking place immediately. Okay, you could be being tested in type of way in which how you're going to project yourself in some type of situation, because this is about an action or actions you take, who you are in the first house, and some kind of wisdom that you integrated, okay, and having to do with some kind of immediate either results. Okay, so this isn't about immediate results. Immediate results, yeah, it's not about immediate results. These immediate results are going to need accountability and responsibility. So whatever is wanting quick results to freedom. Let's see. Oh, no. That planet. Oh, the South Node. Yeah. Okay, that's trouble. When you do something on your own, the way you're projecting freedom, there's some kind of anxiety. So there's a circle of friends or associations, or a projection or a mirroring back of some kind of anxiety about your freedom. Virgo and North Node. Wow. So it's all about analyzing. There's a method of analyzing that you might have perfected, some kind of method of analyzing the way you project yourself, the way your mind thinks, the way your brain works here. There's a benefit to that. The freedom of the mind, freedom from anxiety, freedom from others' projections, that who are carrying the energy of anxiety or trouble. Somebody's being told immediately that there will not be some kind of result, which might show that they're not, this energy's not as free from something as they thought. Virgo, let's see, Aries energy, South Node, trouble. What's going on here? The collective energy with us. Here's the insight to understand philanthropy, anxiety about philanthropy. What? Trouble, hidden involvement with trouble. And you have a result to understand. Again, let's see. Just results, and reactions. All these results that you're receiving having to do with freedom or what is not going to happen. So in other words, whatever fearful projection was put out there, it's not going to manifest. With the moon here, there's an idea in question. It's not going to manifest because the result, it doesn't align with anything. Makes sense? This trouble and anxiety, it's like separate. All right. When you project freedom, anxiety gets projected back. Philanthropy, there's a lot of anxiety about what resources and ideas were put into some kind of wisdom. Somebody's not happy with the results that they're going to receive. With or about a Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries. Again, what's going on here with this result, and understand somebody's involvement is hidden, trouble, or hiding, like throwing stones and hiding their hands. Immediately, your goals, day to day, the way you project yourself on day to day. I'm leaving that there with Capricorn. Interesting. And then all these other cards came out. Capricorn, your day to day in trouble. Oh my gosh. What's happening? It's being brought to light. Okay, you're questioning what's all this trouble about you gaining this freedom, possibly, or what was hidden about somebody else's freedom. You're amplifying something here with Capricorn because you're not emotionally involved here with business like. Okay, so it puts you in a different position. Wow. Jupiter, blessings. All right. Not being emotionally attached to this trouble or anxiety about your own freedom brings blessings and good fortune and granting. Wow. So it's like, how do I want to say this? Whatever energy says there will not be something in line with your destiny, the universe has definitely overridden that with getting what you want or need with good fortune. Like luck is coming your way. Wow, because you got some big ideas here. The universe heard you, what you wanted or needed or what you asked for with Taurus. There's some kind of tie with resources because I've got Taurus and I've got Capricorn, earth sign energies, and we saw Virgo, and then I've got philanthropy, which is usually big ideas with the money to back it up, and then hidden involvement. So pleasure, good times. My gosh. Libra energy, Venus or Venetian energy. Big is coming, attraction, the attracting, something that you're going to you're going to have the ability to communicate some kind of result of an understanding, and it's going to get out to the world. I get the world with Sagittarius for some reason. There's a power struggle about this communication, the need to control communication, or these. It has to do with freedom of communication, or freedom from the worry about what is being communicated. Okay, what was that? Reactions. Because it fell into my hand that way. It flipped over the moon. The moon flipped over. So, different phase of the moon. Insights to understand, accept, or defend the wisdom of philanthropy and pleasure from blessings and business and goals being attained here. Wow. There's goals being attained for personal power, and there's also goals being attained for other some kind of mystery. And there's a major change in this personal power. Whatever goals were being attained, that's in the South Node energy, was wanting granting, but it's not going to happen because of their knowledge doesn't back the. Okay, so it's like one thing, yeah, the knowledge doesn't back it. Here I got an investment or a gamble. Well, an investment, somebody didn't look into the investment very well or took a gamble, and then there's a mystery, took a gamble on a loss with the South Node. Then I got a benefit with your vision. There's the 11th house, something about humanity. I picked up something like this. In the last collective reading I did, something about a change or a shift in pulls or nodes. Pulls or nodes, or the polarity of things, or the frequency shift. What is this? I want to take a look at this. South Node, good fortune. I have to laugh because it's interesting. Yeah, service. Oh, he's worried about somebody's service being a blessing and being granted what is good, granted work that involves pleasure, one that one doesn't have to defend or not in fear of. There's a different way of looking at your creativity. I want to say that weird. Creativeness with Leo, and a different way of looking at your work and what is good. All right, let's just see what else wants to come out. Well, those were at the bottom of the deck. Okay, loyalty in reverse. Okay, associations. Okay, oh, look at that. That Cancer heart card was hiding behind Capricorn. Wow. This past is like hiding, and it's part of that South Node, the past, in trouble or anxiety. Cancer energy, because you're receiving blessings, some kind of service, and in a philanthropic position of attracting, and you're not needing to defend what you attract because you're not in a defensive mode with Capricorn business. There was a disloyal, unambitious energy, chariot again with Cancer. You're not moving day to day. There was anxiety about what you moved away from. You used intuition about this with the High Priestess. Loyalty, what was disloyal and unambitious about movement. So that was a projection. And I am coughing, and you have something going on. I came down with something. So the Ten of Swords, endings. Okay, you put an end to that past situation that had this immediate response. Felt like you needed to, oh my gosh, felt like you needed to immediately respond. Okay. because somebody didn't have something else to do. Recognition, boredom in reverse, Ten of Swords. Okay. For recognition and for something to do as a goal on the day to day. Okay, it looks like your goal now is to place endings where they belong and use your intuition about what's in line with your goals now and what's not. Capricorn and the first house. So Aries, Capricorn, Cancer. 10 again, responsibility. And this little one wants to take responsibility for the projections. 7 of Swords, loss, sensitivity. He's sensitive about the loss, day-to-day loss that could have been. Okay, there's a Wheel of Fortune, there's a destiny, and a reward that's in reverse, boredom in reverse. Okay, the energy that is in the South Node, watching blessings being received, given. Okay, so there's an energy that didn't get rewarded. Okay, we're rewarded in a way that was expected. There was some kind of expectation attached to this. Because why? Oh, because it was gossip and recognition. We got gossip to be recognized about somebody's destiny. There will not be limbo. There will not be limbo of blessings. This is about blessings being in limbo or in the South Node, about what is good or service, or you're not in limbo. Somebody else, I think, could be in limbo. Lacking motivation here in reverse. There's a trust issue about this motivation, activity, and imagination. You could be trusting your own ability here, your philanthropy. Somebody who can be trustworthy with their, what is it? Okay, makes good investments but doesn't have to talk about it, or is very giving and fair but keeps the involvement hidden. It's an energy of that, and then the opposite. Then there's a lack of motivation and attraction due to trust, possibly. Okay, this is limbo is coming from the outside energy of associations and friends, and there's something shifting due for everybody's highest good here. What is this coming out of limbo? You're not in limbo, or somebody else is in limbo about what they're going to do for work or what's good for, judgment. 3 major arcanas out here with the pleasure of the philanthropy, self-reflection as well, hidden enjoyment, somebody judging someone's cycle or what, cycles, patterns, gossip, yeah. So low vibration, like, okay, whatever you're observing, something else is emotionally, or attached through their communications, or don't know a different way to how to communicate. With a manifestation and a 2 of Cups, there's a lot of gossip about a 2 of Cups manifestation. He wants to judge this attraction. It's leading to a huge fulfillment for humanity, though. I mean, so wow. Another major arcana, High Priestess. I thought it was okay. The Moon. Intuition. Wow. Infinity here. On what was disloyal. A whole lot of associations. You put an end. I'm just running out of choices here. Running out of choices. Endurance. There's a kind of stuck in sadness due to a disloyalty. Using intuition to overcome, to gain the wisdom, retain the balance. It's about gaining the wisdom, retaining the balance, and not reacting to the trouble that is repeating. And another one. We got a proposal and then a Queen of Swords in reverse. About a love offer, lack of resilience, overstepping boundaries, worried about proposals, love, the moon. Wow, a whole lot of emotions. The moon, accepting, defending. The Queen of Swords in reverse is unaware of what to defend or accept. You gotta know yourself first. Hermit in reverse, Tower in reverse, the moon. A whole lot of major arcanas around this. Didn't contemplate. Somebody who was in fear, reacted fast, didn't contemplate the consequences, turned into a destruction, or a destruction occurred, or it was out of the need to bring a destruction for some reason. Usually reacting from the moon energy is not thinking something through, which I'm going to come back to this Hangman. Yeah, manifestations now in reverse with the Magician, not thinking something through, because somebody did have a blessing and were granted a lot, but it wasn't nurtured or something. Ace of Pentacles, prosperity, King of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. If something wasn't nurtured, manifestation, or allowed trouble to get to it. Chariot, generosity in reverse. Or there was an offer of home with someone hoping you didn't see your worth because their offer was about you accepting less than you deserve here. With this manifestation in reverse, 10 of Swords. Yeah, that's what you put an ending to. You said you're not in limbo. So instead of like hanging on for years or months or days of limbo, it's coming to a clear, concise ending because you know where it's coming from. Lovers in reverse. Somebody's lack of choice is now due to their own ending. So trying to putting the energy of limbo out on another's relationship is going to come back to their own 10 of Cups. Their own 10 of Cups. There's a completion to choices, or you made a final choice of what you would like to move forward with and what you don't. There's clear endings and clear choices. Let's see. In the formative stage, being hungry, immature. Okay, something wanted attention. Hungry for attention. Immediacy. So whatever was not thought through or done without a plan or without a formative plan or a plan without a reason or a plan without a purpose, or wherever plans were made against a destiny, wheel of fortune, against the flow, stormy relationships, trouble strikes, and uproar. This is past. Some kind of attitude that is about this trouble. I got 2 words of trouble. Trouble and trouble. Double trouble. Stevie Ray Vaughan might be. Isn't that his album? Feeling fragmented, cracking under pressure. Okay. Immediate. Wanted the energy, or you to, or this the energy was to get the energy to crack under pressure. But if you can't break the ice, chilly reception and bleed. You can't break the ice and it's cracked. Break the ice. Cannot break the ice. You're giving, put an end, so you're not receptive. Chili receptive, not receptive. So it's a different frequency. You change the channel or a different vibration in which now you called your energy back possibly, so you're not resonating with it. So now it's fragmented, looking for, something to attach to, should I say. Okay. What is this? You gone away. There's missing pieces. Don't lose yourself. Missing pieces gone away. So you gone away. Somebody felt in trouble, or the anxiety about this fragmentation, or the fact that there's some kind of unhealed self-reflection going on here, or this judgment. Something to do with this judgment. While you fulfill your desires, being refreshed and moved, gone away, could have moved, physical moved or mentally moved, whatever was under pressure. It's, it's like a volcano. Eventually it'll erupt. Don't risk it all on this. It's a losing proposition. This Pisces energy. Somebody wants a risk of attraction, but it feels wrong. It's a bad idea. It's manipulated and led astray. So while you're gaining freedom, there's always going to be left turn or right turn or go straight type of choices. Okay, so something was manipulated behind the scenes to keep your involvement hidden. There was a risk. Someone wanted someone to take a risk. But you're seeing what's what was possible. So you saw what was being led astray. You may have told someone, don't risk something. You might have warned someone of something. Or there was something about a warning. Comes back to bite you. Bitter taste goes sour. Could have warned someone that that's what's going to happen. Being shown the way. Welcome with open arms. You have glowing results, clarity, and the whole picture. Okay, so it's not coming. So you're free from the associations and energy that comes back with the same or a different surprise. On frills, wait for more. Plain to see it won't work. Okay, this energy over here was warned it wasn't going to work. So the resilience, it's like something didn't pay off, but it like paid off in a different way. So something was a rotten idea because somebody thought something was like, it's like, oh, all that glitters isn't gold. Okay, something about 4th of July and freedom. Started out talking about freedom, the way you do freedom, and then freedom. All right. Let's see. What's happening here? Get a couple more. Page of Wands, news about your destiny, your wheel of fortune, your good fortune with Jupiter. It's like to project beyond the trouble, moving beyond this South Node. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, a brand new start, a divine offer, a beginning, a tangible beginning. 7 of Pentacles in reverse over what you put an end to and what was in limbo. You've already taken the potentials off of the table. You used your intuition to do so with the High Priestess. You used it over here about what to accept or defend, or what fear or illusions were attached to some kind of love. Two of Cups, I'm kind of loving, then the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, about your Two of Cups, you took options off the table and focusing on your Two of Cups and your Ace of Pentacles. Brand new, a day to day. All right, what else here? Seven of Cups. Don't risk it all in what's confusing or what is unable to self-reflect in a positive manner, or can only see, if something can only see something one way, then it's very limited. Hierophant, spirituality, or a contract, or a marriage, or this is Taurus energy. This is resources. This is don't risk it all on some kind of investment that, or a contract that, like I said, or a group or an institution, a greedy institution. Four of Pentacles. Chariot, Magician. Okay, moving on from what comes back to bite you. Therefore, it has a hard time catching up. You keep moving away from something, and it's going to have to work real hard to keep up. So let's see. Magician, results, fair results, fairness and balance in a new manifestation. This one is in reverse. This one, and the Nine of Cups is in reverse. Lovers. So about love, that Lovers was in reverse in the other deck. We wanted something to look like it doesn't, it isn't, it does look like what it isn't, about this past, this anxiety, where it came from. Okay, where's the source of this trouble or anxiety besides the sixth house? What is the source of that? Queen of Swords. Something you put a boundary up to, or you put your sword up, or you're not nurturing it like you were. Death for a transformation. Scorpio energy to take place. King of Wands in reverse. A controlling aspect. Somebody who's not passionate or reliable with their ideas. Their love, ideas. Closing out a cycle. What's 10 of Wands? Closing out a cycle of burdens. Six of Cups of the past. Overcoming. Wow. And just again with that Two of Cups, this is all about relationships, partnerships. There was an abandonment issue. There was an overindulging in some kind of wish fulfillments about manifesting choices or creating anxiety around Two of Cups of burdens. And it's like constant transmuting the energy, but now setting up boundaries, being able to enforce them or integrate them has now the energy's going back where it belongs. Somebody is having a hard time seeing where they're going now with the 10 of Wands. One more on that. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Well, they lacked generosity or expected you to receive something less than you deserve. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I just said that. So we have a Six of Pentacles in reverse, a 10 of Pentacles. Expected to receive less than you deserve. We have a 10 of Pentacles, Empress in reverse. Due to their own fear of lack of abundance or chasing instead of, or that energy of what was shiny wasn't real. The Empress, distorted feminine energy, traditions or finances or abundance in general, how it's brought to the table. What? Okay, one more on the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So the World in reverse, not allowing the cycle to close out because somebody benefited. Okay, bent the rules, bent something, bent the information in their favor, or something about being bent, because there's that worry about doing something at all costs. But it's, with the World in reverse, it's like not stopping. So no, and this Temperance. Oh, that's putting a stop. 10 of Swords in reverse. All right, something. All right. Like a maintaining a balance or maintaining some kind of good example. So the energy of temperance in moderation. So you're able to do something in moderation, which is showing the opposite energy of overindulging in some kind of behavior of winning all costs for lack of better judgment. Okay. What's going on here? Multifaceted in reverse. Okay, it's not that deep. There are not many layers or dimensions to this situation. It's like the 12 came around, you ended the big cycle with the 12, and here, for no one, it started over. But then here comes the trouble, wanting to get in the middle of it. Because they're imbalanced, and the energy's imbalanced for whatever reason. Let me shuffle out what's going on here. Value your self-worth in reverse. Okay, receiving less than you deserve. So when you value your self-worth and know you're God's precious gem, you're not going to settle here for less than you deserve. You have a Wheel of Fortune and that Ace of Pentacles. So you're not going to turn that down. Self-confidence through God confidence. Okay. Make sure you've got that confidence going on. All right. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. So it's trusting your own abilities here. Whatever's not trusting their own abilities is feeling anxiety, and there will not be. Make time for self-care with Kyanite. I got Tiger Eye, I got Kyanite. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Divine intervention. We had the diamond, I've got the gold. So we have the diamond, I've got the gold. No, I don't got the gold. I got the divine intervention card. Hilarious. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So once you start taking time with your self-care and focusing on yourself, on caring for yourself with a caring self-compassionate self-reflection, that's when the energy of divine intervention, you're going to notice divine intervention. Multifaceted is up right now. Wow. Somebody didn't want this. What is this? Okay. It goes deeper than what it looks like. The moon energy, what you've accepted and defended. So it could be like a life review. You could be doing a whole life review. Life-changing experience is in reverse. Not everything wants to close out cycles, okay, and learn patterns, or wants to see the dimensions of everything and the layers. These are emotional layers, life-changing experience layers, ready to love again is in reverse. And not overcoming or still getting through the healing the fragments, but it's about accountability or responsibility. Set your intentions. What's happening here with this energy? Set your intentions. Learn from your mistakes in reverse. Could have learned from some kind of mistake, or someone that had a mistake that was blown out of proportion in some type of way. Patience is a virtue in reverse. So this confidence has to do with patience and the ability to think something through before a decision is made. Patience is a lesson. Live your bliss with your self-care there. Ask for guidance. Possess self-confidence in reverse twice. Self-confidence in reverse, self-confidence in reverse about this guidance. So this could be about trying to do something all on your own. Or there's something up with this guidance. What's up with in fear? Okay, there's guidance in fear. Love is your energy is in reverse. You gained the wisdom. What was in fear of you gaining your freedom? And it's not offering good guidance because it doesn't have the same attention that you set out. It's about, yeah, take responsibility for your actions. Not everybody has the same intention. Okay, so whatever, if you take responsibility for your actions, then this other energy is left to divvy up the responsibility of it. You're never alone. Okay, somebody wasn't alone in their actions. Or there's more than one to take responsibility. It was like this mistake that you learned, or supposed energy of this, what you did on your own, took responsibility of your own actions, but you're not being asked to take responsibility of everybody's part. Oh, right. So that's something about that. Let's see. I'm gonna make some room here and do a couple other things, clear up this energy, and then out. Okay. I would like to come out for whoever is watching this video and is resonating for. I would like to come out. Okay, got an angel in your pocket. So you have a guardian angel wherever you go. You are, all right. You've got clarity, clear quartz with clarity. So you're able to you're not absorbing frequencies, you are observing them with malachite. And this, something is carefully pinned, or there's a pin, or there's a safety pin or a safety net. Somebody thought there was a safety net. I'm getting a safety net from the safety pin. All right. And then we have the malachite, protection of malachite, abundance, prosperity, and in alignment with the heart chakra energy, or the flow of the heart, and clear and concise. It's like you can open this. It's like this little pin. Oh, I dropped it. This little pin could be like a tool, and you can open it anytime you want. That's what I'm getting out of that. Okay. All right, the energy for clarity, for the collective, what's happening here? Chris, I got Chris. I got Christ. All right, Chris and Christ. Fun, run. Fur, F-U-R. You could like furs. I don't know. Cod, isn't that a fish? Jod, what? John. Gist, getting the gist. Grit. There's a list here. List. Somebody could have chose from a list. Chose a list. Chose from or about a list. There's a hose here. Lit. Something about being done. Done. Being done. A drive. On a drive. Taking a drive. Something about a drive. A sure thing or a sure. Something about being sure. S-U-R-E. Being sure. Rife. What is that word? Is that a word? I don't know. I got this. Thief. 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 Not. Doe, like in Jane Doe or Doe. Not known, I guess. Cure, C-U-R-E, a cure. Thin. Pretty sure I got cringe. C-R-I-N-G-E, yeah. Cringing because some of these things. I got love. L-O-V-E. Love. Okay. I got move. I got cove. Dove. November. Which is the abbreviation for November. Abbreviation for December. I got night, N-I-G-H-T, N-I-G-H-T, night, love. Sure. I said sure. You could have dove into something. Job. No, I don't. I'm seeing the B right there. Sorry. Jock. Joc. Jerne. Crown. CROW. And where's that W? No, there was a W. Maybe there wasn't. Okay. Crown instead of crown. Okay, crown. Not the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time.